What is going on, guys? It is time to say my final goodbyes to the Bullitt Mustang. I'm cleaning up this car before I give it to the dealership, and honestly, I want to make sure it's in great condition when I give it back to them. So I am going to answer and do my very last video on this Mustang, and I basically just want to ask a question to myself. Would I ever consider buying another Mustang? Guys, let's jump into it. Man, I love the front end of this car, especially on the Bullitt. It looks so good, no badging. I love this look that it has. So, man, this is a tough question. Would I consider buying another Mustang? I will tell you this will be my only black car I'll ever own. I've had some fun with this car. I really have. It's been exciting. I've enjoyed it, but I've also hated it. I have struggled with the MT82 transmission. I've struggled with the paint on this car. I have struggled with the quality of this car in terms of rattles, in terms of lining up trim pieces, in terms of me taking a hammer to it that you guys saw in a previous video. Hi guys, my name is Austin, and today I'm going to be taking a hammer to my brand new Ford Mustang. This is exactly what you want to be doing to a new car. Come on! I just have struggled. Now, Ford does a great job, I think, in their exhausts. I have loved the exhaust on this car. I think it sounds awesome. The Coyote motor, when you get up in the high RPMs, I love how high this car revs out. It's amazing, and I enjoy that about it. And honestly, for me to enjoy the car more, I wish it had more torque down low. But if you want to do 150 miles an hour, if you really want to run the car out, you can. And that's where these Coyotes really do shine. Getting around 70, 80 miles an hour, you will be flying. It will really start to eat. But on the low end, it's missing a lot of torque. And I've had some cars keep up with me that honestly shouldn't have kept up with me at lower speeds. And so I've loved the Bullitt Mustang. You know, when I got this car, I thought it would be so unique that people would love it. But really, when it comes down to it, is not everybody has a Bullitt Mustang. And people don't really care to watch content or interact with it because this car is a little bit different than other Mustangs. And for the purest Mustang owners out there, some of them either love or actually just completely hate this car. I've really liked Ford. I really like the sound this car makes. I love the digital display. The seats in this car are really, really good. And let me just show you guys. So the thing that I think I'll always love better about this than my Camaro, these seats are AC cooled, or at least that's what the icon says. But if you like, you know, your butt to be cold during the summer, if you live in a hot place, these seats are phenomenal. And so I like the seats. I like the digital display. I love the sound of the exhaust. I love the size of this car. Honestly, this car made me love the size of smaller muscle cars compared to the big Chargers and Challengers. But when I really think about the quality, when I really think about just the issues that I've had with it, it is going to be a really hard sell for me to want to buy another Mustang. I've always loved the looks. This is probably my favorite. These S550s are my favorite, is really my favorite when it comes to designs of Mustangs. I really love how these taillights look in the back end. I just think they have a great stance to them. But other than that, other than the size, other than some of the other things that I like, I don't have a lot of faith in Ford and in their quality. Now, some of these American manufacturers, you know, my Dodge wasn't perfect, but it was better than this when it came to quality control. My Chevy, who knows, maybe it might be a nightmare for me. However, the paint on this car just chips so easy. A lot of the quality control, and maybe it was because I bought the car in 2020, but I feel for this car, kind of a flagship car for them, I guess until you get up to the Shelbys, they just didn't do a very good job in a lot of the stuff. The trunk has plenty of space, which is great. I can fit some kids in the back of the car, which is nice. And honestly, I thought this car would draw more attention. And it's not like I'm out there trying to get attention from everyone, but a lot of people just really, there's so many Mustangs out there that they aren't just overly impressed by it. So this car is going to be on a trailer here in the next few days, and I used to be a lot more sentimental about cars that we had, and oh, am I gonna miss it, you know? And honestly, I've wanted to get rid of this car for months, and I've tried to be very patient. I've tried to be very smart with, you know, what I paid for it and what I'll get for it, and I'll share that with you guys in a later video. But as I put this car on a trailer, you know, I'm grateful that I could share some Bullitt Mustang content with you guys. I'm grateful that it introduced me to smaller, more nimble, more agile type performance cars. And I'm grateful that I've had this car. I really am. I feel blessed and fortunate. You know, here I am complaining that, oh, I don't like my $50,000 performance car. There are worse problems in the world. I am extremely grateful and blessed that I can own a car like this. However, just my experience with this Ford and what I've had, I'm not gonna miss it. I'm not gonna cry when it goes up on a trailer. I'm excited to get something new, and I'm getting it for myself. You know, I got this car because, you know, I thought, hey, it's unique, it's different, it'll get a lot of views, it'll be great for YouTube. And honestly, I reached a point months back where I'm not doing things for YouTube. I'm not doing things for you guys. I'm gonna get the car that I want, that I'm passionate about, that I'm excited about, and I'm going to bring content around it. And if anyone watches it, great. If they don't, I don't care. But I am grateful and blessed to have this car. Thank you guys for supporting all of my Mustang content. As news, features, different things come out, I definitely want to be in the know. I definitely want to share with you guys what I see in the marketplace. But guys, salute, say your final goodbyes, because this baby is getting loaded on a truck here shortly. Guys, I'm Os with Gone in 60. Thank you. Thank you so much. This next video will be of taking delivery of my Chevy Camaro. You guys rock. I love you guys. Bullitt Mustang, thank you for the fun times, for the rides, for the burnouts. Guys, we'll catch you on the next video.